Hi.
Hi everybody. How's it going?
Let's do.
Yes.
Kisses.
Kisses. Give us the kisses.
For
Give
me.
them a second.
For me.
For you. Kissy kissy.
I only want the ones who come up now.
You want kisses now? Now kisses. Lots of kisses. You were the first one here. I can't be mad at you for napping in your last stream.
What?
It's all very well being first, but if you now go to sleep and miss my entire stream, Galena, it's kind of like...
1, 2, 3, 4,
But then I can't complain because I've missed so many of other people's streams. Could you stop talking while I'm talking, please? That you know, because I've been a bit shit really lately.
Let's turn the screen back.
Look at all of those kisses. Can I give you all them kisses? Now you have to show everybody what happened. Who came to see you?
I don't know.
Who came and left you money?
Tooth Fairy.
The Tooth Fairy's bin, everybody. Show them.
Where?
Show them your tooth. Look at that. Look, we have a grown-up tooth coming in, and it was pushing out the little tooth, the baby tooth, and then he took this little tumble that bruised his chin on Thursday.
On the venture.
On the adventure playground. And then on Friday, yeah, that was a bit silly, wasn't it? Oh, a bit all better. Do you want to go and get your pen so you can show everybody? Yeah? It's on the table. And then on Friday, I picked him up from school and it had gone. And I said to him, your tooth's come out. And he didn't even know. And the teacher said, that must have been in the last hour, she said, because we've had snack time and all that lot. And she said, I was talking to him an hour ago and I actually said, wow, your tooth, because it was pointing sideways. She said, wow, your tooth's really, really loose. And she said, it must have come out during snack time. You must have eaten like a piece of fruit. And swallowed it. And he was so upset that he'd swallowed it because he thought that meant that he wasn't going to get, the Tooth Fairy wasn't going to come. So what have you got? Hold it up so that they can see. Shall I show them? We have a shiny £1 coin, ladies and gentlemen. And the most awesomest thing is that he talked me into taking him to the shop the other day so that he could spend it. And then when we got there, he said he didn't have it with him because he didn't want to spend it. Asshole. Right. You go and put your pound back on your table, please, and turn the lounge light off.
You've got it, Mummy.
Thank you, baby. So yeah, it's been, yeah, he's rich, yeah. Thankfully though, I will say the Tooth Fairy inflation hasn't hit her for about 30 odd years because she's been given out £1 for the past 29 years now, thank fuck. So yes, he is a smart boy. He's gonna go far.
Put it back in the packet.
You put it back on the table. Oh, in the packet. Yes, she left a lovely little decorated envelope with his name on the windowsill. Because he's quite a restless little sleeper and it would have gotten lost. So I said it would end up on the windowsill. Have you bought your envelope or you left it in there? Have you? Right, can I have a kiss then and you're going to go to bed? Don't pull too much because my back. That's it. I love you.
I want more kisses.
Yeah, they wrote your name. They said, wow, you were lucky that the Tooth Fairy came to see you. Right, you're going to say goodnight to everybody.
But I want more kisses.
Could we have some more kisses? Do you think, perhaps, YouTube?
No.
Hang on. Gotta wait a sec. Alright, it takes a little bit for it to go through. Okay, that's what we're seeing, but that's what's happening on down there. Oh, there you go. Galena says good night, sweet boy, and gives you kisses. Okay?
I want this one to the little screen.
Yeah. Alright, give me a kiss then, and off you go. Because I don't want to be sat here too long because my foot hurts.
Hey, what's that?
Oh, that's Sandy giving you lots of kisses too.
Hey, Mum, what's that girl thing behind that too?
Oh, that's 3PO. Oh, look, there's teddy bear and kisses from Tina. Right, go on, shoo, bed.
And then
Thank you.
See bear kisses.
Yeah, bears as well. Go on. I'm in agony. Thank you very much for asking. I'm on my second vodka and coke, and I've had painkillers too. For those of you that do, because I know that a couple of us in here are religious, I'm not, but you know. Good night, darling. Could you please send some thoughts to Wendy? Her boy's in hospital. He's got a swollen arm. It's red and twice the size it should be. And all we know so far is that it is not broken. Go to bed. Go on. I love you too. They're doing blood work at the moment to investigate whether it's an infection. So for those of you that do your prayers or whatever. For those of you that don't, hey, you know, healing vibes, that'll do. And if you could send a couple my way, that would be really, really nice. Because I'm in fucking agony. Okay, so do you want to see my latest... hang on, once I've cleaned my glasses, because the little sod likes to touch them and leave stain marks on them. Yeah, I don't know much other than that he was going to see the doctor tomorrow, and then she phoned whatever the Netherlands equivalent of, you know, non-emergency services, and they said, you know what, bring him in now, we want to see him now, we don't want to wait until tomorrow. And they've done an x-ray, but there's nothing broken, but his arm's up and bright red and not looking too grand, so I think now they're doing blood work. For those of you that don't know, I have a trapped nerve in my shoulder, so I'm going to go as long as I can, but it's probably only going to be a couple of hours until Alex gets home, because I'm going to want to eat then anyway. So, first and foremost, who wants a haul? It's not much of a haul, it's only a mini haul. It's washi. Four rolls. So, I got... Go to sleep, baby. Bloody child. Alright, let's get us in focus. Look at how cute the little feet are. I got a little feety washi because I thought that would be awesome, pardon me, for my steps tracker. And then I ordered this one, which would be great for next Halloween. So that's going to join my Halloween trackers. Halloween washi. And this is also, this was a purchase for Halloween and it didn't arrive in time. So I quite like that. But this one I'm about to show you absolutely blew me away. The picture wasn't that grand, but when I got it, I was like, oh my God, look at that. Isn't that just stunning? I mean, I love butterflies, but that I was just like, oh, when it arrived, I was like, holy cow, that is pretty. And all of those came from the same seller on AliExpress. I can pop a link up as and when we're done here, if you wish. The big one. I do still have it. It might be under hang on. Yeah, give me 2 ticks. I have to disappear. You mean that one? Pardon? Oh, Shrek. This is a TN that Galena is lusting over. I bought it from a lady in Wales. I don't even know what's in here, to be perfectly honest with you. Oh, Craft a Life You Love, which I'd never actually got around to reading. A couple of notebooks. And I bought a Scribbles That Matter book, and then it turned out to be lined, and I was like, oh shit. And the paper in here is crap. So, yeah. Yeah, so does Galena. It wasn't cheap, I'll tell you that much. It was, well, actually it was. I think all in all, because it came from a UK seller. It was from Wales. And I can tell you the lady that made it and sold it, or you can pay me what I paid for it, and the postage, and I'll fucking send it to you if you want. But it's going to be expensive because it is heavy. Obviously, I'll give you the books that she gave me, which was the orange, the blue, and the pink. Not that one and not that one. I don't think I've used those. She included these little books in. I didn't ask for them. They're just craft paper or, you know, regular paper. But all in all, I paid, I think it was about £75 UK pounds for this, and I don't use it. It is literally just storing, and it's been at the back of my Calyx unit. So if anybody wants to buy it at cost, oh crap. Well, it's not going anywhere, love. So you know. Hello, Mikey. How the devil are you? Right. So tonight, what we're doing, we are going to do a today in my BuJournal, because I haven't kept up to date with you guys for a couple of days. I'm also going to sew my A6 book for 2020 for my little journal, and then we'll see what we are time wise, and we'll see if we can think of something else to do. So yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to be on Mikey, because I'm in quite a bit of pain at the moment. Thank you everybody for suggestions on seeking medical advice. I really do appreciate it. The thing is, I'm hypermobile, okay, and I know full well that, you know, I'm going to do something silly like roll over in bed and my shoulder's going to click and the nerve will be released and I'll be fine. If it doesn't do it in about a week or so, I'll go to the doctor and get him to give it a little bit of movement. But because otherwise there's no point in panicking about it. Right, now I need to charge my watch because it's almost dead. Oh, it's upside down. That can sit there and charge. So, I'll try not to move either, because Tina tells me off when I wiggle, because it makes my chair creak. Yeah, mine is about once a week, maybe a little bit longer. It depends on how often I look at it. It also depends on how often I sync it, because obviously it then has to oh, I've never heard it called that. Stretch Armstrong. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. The annoying thing is that not only am I hypermobile, but it also means your joints tend to pop. And by pop, I mean dislocate. I'm very lucky in that I've never had a full dislocation that I've had to seek medical advice for. If one of my joints pops, I've usually managed to pop it back in myself. And deal with it myself. I remember the first time actually Callie heard one go. Get Juju to sit on your back for you. Lie on your tummy on the floor and get her to, or get, hang on a minute, what? Yeah, go to sleep. And get somebody to hold her while she walks up and down your spine. It works brilliantly. Yeah, the first time Callie heard it, even though she's lived with me being like this her whole life, was when Daryl was a baby, and we'd popped into a supermarket, grocery store here in the UK, and they have, in this particular grocery store, a huge mother and baby changing area, and there was also a WC cubicle in there. Hello, April. And I went into the cubicle to use the loo prior to sort of changing Daryl's diaper, and as I stood up, my knee went with an audible, and she went, "What the fuck was that?" And I said, "That was my knee." And I'm standing in the cubicle leaning on the door like this, and she's like, "Are you all right?" And she said I went white, and I was like, yeah. I said, "Just give me a minute." And then about 5 minutes later, again, my knee went, and it clicked back into place. And she said, my God, she said, that's the first time I've actually personally witnessed that. That was the most horrific sound I've ever heard. And that was my knee dislocating. It's a horrible feeling. My feet do it a lot. The bones in my feet move a hell of a lot. So, yeah. Oh, November. We're in November. Right. Ooh. Pen. Okay. So I did actually start a video yesterday. I think it was. And then I just couldn't get in here in the evening to do it because I was in a shed load of pain. I can't remember when I uploaded last. So the last thing I filled out was the 15th, but I think this is the 16th pen. Hang on. I missed that one. Missed out that one. That is that one. That is that one. Right, so I've got yesterday's pen in my hand. Awesome. I am charging my Fitbit. Excuse my Fitbit buzzing away in the corner. Oh my God. That's right, it's nothing major for everybody waiting on news on Wendy. I'll just... Wow. Somebody sending me messages. Okay, so yesterday I wore day face cream. Oh, thanks everybody who answered my makeup question. Tell I don't wear it often, can't you? I obviously need to upgrade my mascara. I didn't wear makeup yesterday after all that. Challenges. I don't know if I did the bloody challenges or not. Right, last time I did challenges was on the 16th. Oh, I got this fab postcard from Dresden. I can't remember whether I told you guys. I'm just going to ramble at you all. Did I show you guys this? I'd love to go to Dresden. Yeah, I don't pump it anyway. I just, you know, gently swish it backwards and forwards just to mix it up a bit. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look how pretty that is. This was a Post Coast Crossings postcard and I couldn't read the chap's handwriting at all. I just sent back, oh, lovely postcard, thanks. Did that not get uploaded? Shit, sorry. Okay, challenges. I obviously did the writing part of it. I don't know whether I did the drawing or not. Didn't have booze. At least I don't think I did. I did have a can or more. This was yesterday. What did we have yesterday? I did not have chips yesterday. I know that much. Did I craft? I have no idea. I don't think so. No, I didn't craft because I was pissed off because I couldn't craft. I haven't done about today, but I did do my night care. Right. You haven't had soda in 16 days? Good girl. How'd you feel? Have you gotten past the brain tumour feeling headache? Oh, but you're still drinking coffee though, I expect, aren't you? So you're getting your caffeine that way. You go to cut because you're out about today. Yeah. How are you, April? Are you good? Right. Okay. Pummy. Right, so yesterday actually it was really good because Alex got the new Star Wars game and he moved his PlayStation downstairs and we've been playing it for 2 days straight. It's been awesome. Hello, Maria. You certainly can have one question. Coffee is a must. You tried... I don't know what Matt D is. Why are you coming down again?
Because I go say hi to Maria.
No, you're going to go to bed. Go on. It's nobody you know.
It's Maria.
No, you don't know Maria. Go on, go to bed. But my pain has been sky high. Mount Dew. Oh, okay. He will be doing so eventually once we've got it decorated. I've got a carpet cleaner coming to look at the carpet tomorrow down there, so that the tenant that was living in there was lax with housework. The carpet could do with a bit of a wash, so we've got somebody coming to give me a quote tomorrow. And what pen did I say this was? Did I? Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm so useless, people. That was that one. I didn't do that one, so that was 14. And that's it. This is yesterday's pen, right? This is yesterday's pen, everybody. Oh my gosh. This is life inside my head. Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah. So we've got somebody coming to look at the carpet tomorrow. It's a nice carpet. You know, it's not like other rooms where we've put down like a rough, durable carpet, because we knew that that particular tenant was going to be with us a while, and he was with us. Well, he was with us before we moved away and before I got pregnant. But he's not the greatest, you know, at keeping his room clean. He had caged animals like gerbils and that, and there was a lot of sawdust everywhere, and you know, I think he was still stuck in teenagerhood where he thought, you know, au natural was fine and you didn't need deodorant as often as young men should use. So we chucked out all the furniture. There was like a bed and some drawers and that, and I got rid of all of that. And I've vacuumed, and do you have shake and vac over there? Do you know what shake and vac is? Yeah, can you hear her? Slurp, slurp, slurp. She hasn't drunk all fucking day. Now she decides to have a drink. Do you mind? Like, nope, not at all. Yeah. Shake and vac is like a carpet deodorant. You shake it onto your carpet, you wait 5 minutes, then you vacuum it up. So I did, you know, a couple of applications of that. Carpet powder stuff, yeah, that's it. And we also wiped down the walls. Galena, was it you that said vinegar and water? We did that. That helped a huge amount. But the walls are stone, so we've got to paint the whole fucking room. Plus, also, my mother, for some unknown reason, put up quite dark wallpaper. So I'm like, you know, you don't want to live in a fucking cave, so we'll just paint it all fucking white, be done with it. So we've done one coat of everything. We've shaken back to the carpet and all of that lot. Hi, Andy. And my mum said, oh look, let's, because I said, you know, maybe we could hire a thing here which is called a rug doctor. What that is basically is you hire the carpet cleaner yourself. My mum's like, oh yeah, you know, we could do. And then it was decided that it's my Romeo's watching. Hi, baby. Then my mum just decided, you know what, fuck it, let's get somebody in to do it. Just fair enough. Okay, so yesterday I did do loo and laundry. That's about all I did. I'll put the dishwasher on. Oh, and the kitchen did get swept, but not by me, because my son came up so I could cut his hair. And he swept the floor afterwards. You have rug doctors here. Awesome. Roto-Rooter we don't have. So, yeah, I googled Isle of Wight carpet cleaners and phoned up the first guy who came up. And he said, yeah, so I'll come up Monday morning. I was like, oh, wow, that's awesome. I actually need to write that down. Oh, gosh. Oh, 900. Carpet. Quote. There you go, that'll do. I know what that means. So yeah. Okay. Change pen. I like that. The dog comes in, slurps rather loudly all over my stream and then fucks off back in the other room. Oh wow. Hard. She is, isn't she? I haven't actually written down any of the YouTubes. That's 9 PM my time, isn't it? Is that 9 PM my time? Yeah, gotcha. If I can manage to sit here for a couple of hours, I will be here with bells on. Well, not with bells on, because then I won't be able to hear you. Right. Today, I have not done much, actually. Because I've just been sat resting. I've done day face cream. That's about it. Done that. Okay, sleep. Yeah, you got a steampunk mask. Oh, that sounds awesome. What am I doing? What am I looking at weather for? Not on weather yet. Okie dokie. Yeah, restless, alright. Daryl, bless him, let me sleep for a bit this morning. Okay. 1:15 until 8:30. I was awake for a bit around 4 and again about 6. Oops. Probably about the same. Well, I figured the day of rest, sitting around in your PJs, probably wouldn't hurt. Kikaki. What have I done today? I've done fuck all. I literally have not done any of that. I emptied the dishwasher and that was about it. It's been great. I didn't upload a picture yesterday. Right, I did, however, finish the work week hustle and the scores, and I need to sync my planners. My son's gone to Wales. Asshole didn't even come in and see me before he went. What a dick. Okie dokie. I've got no idea what my little pink planner is. Oh, what's that? Okay. Alex starts work tomorrow at his new place of employment. That's in there. That's in there. Bummy. Oh, it's Mufti Day on Friday. Okay. Mufti Day. Birthday party on Sunday. That means this time next week I will be preparing to become the mother of a 5-year-old. Fuck, how does that happen? When does that happen? I'm not ready to be the mother of a 5-year-old. He left there basically because they couldn't guarantee him winter hours. This is a huge problem we have where I live. And he got a job at KFC. This was while he wasn't living with me. If he'd still been living with me, I would never have let him quit. Because although the boss might have been a bit of a dick, he was at least getting hours. But it wasn't guaranteed. It was a 0 hours contract. So he quit. And he applied for KFC and he got the job. That was now 6 weeks ago. And due to one fuck up or another, they haven't actually given him any hours. You know, it's been one excuse after another. He's had to jump through multiple fucking hoops. And now he finally actually has work tomorrow. Oops. So, yeah. Right. Calendar. Let's get this all up to date and then I can know what I'm doing. Okay, that. Oh, school open day. Open day. The school. Seems a bit odd to have an open day sort of 2 months after your kid starts school. Do you know what I mean? Or is that just me? Wednesday, my thing at school and the DW. I don't need to put that in. Okay. Mikey's buffering. She doesn't know why and it's pissing her off. Oh, bummer. I don't know what to suggest. Has anybody else got buffering? Because I'm not dropping anything apparently. Juju's going to be 2. Well, yeah, where does it go? I can see you are, sweetheart. Try exiting and coming back in. That's the only thing I can think of. Okay. I'm up to date for now. That'll do for now. Oh, I've written in. Yeah, doesn't time fly when your children are growing up? I hate it. I hate that he's getting bigger and becoming more of this little person instead of my baby. Do you know what I mean? I didn't feel it quite so much with the others because there was pretty much always another baby afterwards, you know. I had 4 very, very close together. But with Daryl, it's very, very different because I've only got him. And it's a very, very strange feeling. It really is. I don't like it. I don't like it very much at all. Okay, so that's that book. I'm trying to get it so that the lamp doesn't glare for you guys. Okie dokie. We documented the loss of the tooth. It's your sister because you live in the middle of nowhere. I hate that it always buffers for you on my stream though. It really annoys me. Okay, so I need a word for yesterday. Well, if Andy's still in here, she won't be surprised by what I'm about to write. Oh, the dog suddenly decided she's awake. What's the matter, puppy? You want to call your internet provider and tell them I feel personally insulted, Mikey. Hi, Amy. You alright, darling? This is going to be like a whole phrase rather than pew pew. Oh, should I just write that? Pew pew. Hey, Sue. I should just write pew pew, shouldn't I? Because that would be awesome. Oh dear. Pew pew. It's very, very hard to get the lightsaber noise though, isn't it? You know, the boom. The problem is your house is too long, so the main router and the modems are yeah, no, that's never any good. Can you not? We've got cables running all through our house. Our last broadband provider was absolute crap, and I couldn't get Wi-Fi in the first bedroom at the top of the stairs, and the router is at the bottom of the stairs. And in the end, we just ran fucking cables everywhere. I just hacked them all to the wall. So, right, I've had a lot to drink, so I need to run to the toilet. I'll be back in 2 ticks, alright, guys? How's the back? Hi, Cheetah. You alright? Cold. Scoochy, scoochy. For those of you that don't know what pew pew noise is, pew pew is the noise that the blasters make in Star Wars. Alex bought the new Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order game, as did Andy's partner. And basically we've been playing it for 2 days solid. It's been great because he's bought the PlayStation downstairs, and as Andy will tell you, where he used to be a streamer, his system was all upstairs, and I haven't actually been able to sit with him unless I went upstairs and watch him play for a long, long time. And this is something we used to do quite regularly, and I've really missed it. So yeah, he bought the game. It was released midnight a few nights ago, and I actually said to him, I'm going to go to bed for a couple of hours, wake me up. And he did. He came, he made me a cup of tea, and he woke me up at midnight, and we went, and I watched about an hour's worth, and then I said, I'm going to bed now. And he only played for about 15 more minutes, and then he put it all away. And then the next day he got up, and I said, I don't suppose you want to move that downstairs? Daryl would love to watch it, you know. And he was, oh, yeah, all right then. Oh, Andy bought it. She's not quick enough to play this. She makes Tez do it for her. And so yeah, he moved his PlayStation downstairs, which is, do you know what? It's been lovely. Past couple of days, he's been really patient with Daryl making noise as well. Daryl is a noise maker. When you're watching TV or you're playing games, Daryl is constant. You know, he'll mutter away to himself, or he'll, you know, he'll make noises and that, and he's reenacting what he's watching in his head. And he's only recently been introduced to Star Wars, which, you know, would have pissed Stuart right off, but there you go, because Stuart's a huge Star Wars fan. So yeah, he was as good as gold. He spent yesterday absorbed 100% in watching Alex play this game, and he would like say things to Alex, and Alex was actually responding to him really nicely, which I was really, really pleased about, because sometimes he gets a tad impatient when playing a video game and he's stuck on a level, you know, like we all do, you know, a fucking game and all this lot, you know. And he was really patient with him yesterday, which was great. And he was again today. You know, we spent today really just going about doing the collectible bits and bobs. So what, gaming or Star Wars, Galena? Okay, what am I doing? I'm putting in today. See you later, Amy. Is that why she's not been in? She's having family time. Well, I think we should lodge a complaint. I'm joking, if she's still here. Both, that's two, yeah. Stuart was a huge Star Wars fan, Galena. And he was quite disgusted at my lack of knowledge. I'm a Star Wars film fan. I don't know all the background shit, but Stuart knew it all. And Alex does as well, and he tends to fill me in on my shockingly large gaps of, like, you know, well, who are they? Oh, well, they're so-and-so and so-and-so, and they did this, 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 and this, and they were betrayed by such and such, and I'm like, oh, okay. That's about as far as my knowledge goes. They are needy. Tut. Lock them all in a room with a loaf of bread and a jug of water. Or, you know, Harry Potter them in the cupboard under the stairs. Yeah, that's it. Turn the volume up. I can drown them out. Right. I'm joking, sweetheart. Go be with your family. Go on. Oh, hang on. He's coming home tonight. Stephen is coming home tonight, painkillers and antibiotics, and has to be back tomorrow at 11 for more tests. Fuck's sake. Have they got blood results back? Basically, they're sending this boy home, not knowing what's the matter with him, by the sound of things. Oh, I took a photo of my desk. That's lovely. Weather. There we go. Stephen's in hospital. His arm has swollen up and is red and hot. And they were going to go in tomorrow to see the doctor, but then it got quite painful. So she contacted their medical out of hours people, and they said bring him in to the hospital because, you know, that sounds whatever. So they've rushed him in there. Her and Frank have rushed Stephen in there, panicking, the pair of them, bless them. And yeah, they've scanned him. They've done an X-ray and he's not broken. So I thought, oh, that's something, I suppose. And then they did a blood work, and she said apparently they were talking about keeping Stephen in because they didn't know what was causing it. But now apparently they're sending him home with antibiotics and painkillers. I don't know that I'd be happy with that if that was me. I don't expect she is. Yeah, it does. It does suck. Right, I had a high at 8 and a low of 5. Right. Delete that. I need to draw a little sun because it's actually been a really, really nice day here today. I'm going to put it there. But she was a bit wound up earlier, so I said to her, just keep us informed and let, you know, keep calm. And she went, well, they don't tell you anything. I said, no, and you know why. It's to stop you fucking jumping to conclusions and all of that lot. And it is horrible when you're in hospital with your kid, and because they don't tell you these things. They don't tell you what's going on simply because, you know, well, there's several reasons. A, because a parent automatically always jumps to the worst conclusion, and then it turns out to be, you know, something really not mundane, but something, you know, run of the mill. You know, instead of your child dying of meningitis or whatever, it's you know, the flu. So yeah, parents tend to overreact, and I'm not saying that as a bad thing. We all do it. Parents overreact because we panic and we worry. But then perversely, on the other side of things, you know, if they tell you it's one thing and it's something a hell of a lot worse, well, you can sue them for that. But then if they tell you one thing and it's something, you know, that's really quite mild and mundane, you'll sue them for the amount of stress that they've caused you or something stupid like that, you know. So it's, you know, and I said to her, you know this, come on. And she said, yeah, I know. And it's just like, stay calm. Be calm. Calm when you're calm. But it doesn't work like that when it is your baby sat there in the hospital. Okay, so no. So, how is everybody? Do you know, I didn't realise how much I tense when I write. Isn't that funny? Excuse the grimacing. Hanging in? Yeah. Okay. Cover. Sounds like Daryl's gone to sleep. Oh, no, he's not. He's lying there. I hate when he does that. He just lies there and looks at the camera because it's in night mode. So his eyes glow like white. And it's scary. I'll say goodbye now. Okay, sweetie. Thank you for coming. So, yeah, he kind of looks like, you know, I need the Winchesters. See if I can get it to show you. Hang on. Can you see it? Can you see his little eyes glowing? My monitor screen is cleaning. Hang on, I'm just trying to get it in focus. Get it in focus, you shitty thing. Hang on, I'm clean the screen. I didn't realise it was that dirty. There you go, that's better. Look, he looks like a devil child with his glowing eyes. I can't get it in focus, but yeah, you get the idea. Oh dear. You drowned your phone in a pint of tea 3 weeks ago. It did nothing after a week in rice. Gave it one last go before buying, and then it came back. Yay! Yeah, it's because it's in like night mode. And I remember the first time he did it, I was like, fuck, he looks so scary. I'm kind of used to it now, but he's one of those really horrible children where sometimes he will literally just sit up in bed and he'll stare at the fucking camera. And I'm like, he's watching me. And Callie's like, Mum, he can't see you. The video's only one way. And I'm like, then why the fuck is he staring at me? It's just like, Daryl, lie down and go to sleep. Stop staring at me. Okie dokie. So we want might get a flex nib at some point to give those a play. Has anybody got one? And do you like it? Gabba. Yes, I like that. Yes, that's awesome on the phone. I hope it continues to... Or is it like, oh, fuck, because I want a new phone. Hey, you never know. She might have been after a new phone. Right. I'm starving. Yeah, sometimes they take a bit longer than a week. I always recommend a good month in rice, personally. But then it's like, well, how the fuck am I supposed to survive without my phone for a month? I couldn't do it. I'd have to go and get another one. I love my phone. I'm hoping that, you know, in the next year or so, one of my kids says, Mum, it's time to update your phone so that, you know, they can have mine, in which case they tend to pay me for them because they're still quite new. I got it's either the 7 or the 8, I'm not sure. Only thing not working as a fingerprint. Oh, well, that's not... Has it got Face ID thing? What is it? Have you not got insurance? Yeah, always keep a spare phone. I've got a battered old Nokia in the other room, so that if the worst comes to the worst, I can at least make a fucking phone call. Do you know what I mean? That's me going, have you not got insurance? I haven't got fucking insurance. Chuffed. No, completely the other way. I was really chuffed. That means I'm really happy. Chuffed to bits. You want to see that she... Was it you that released the Yorkshire sayings earlier, Andy? Yeah, got Facebook because it's fucking... Exactly. She released it. She put this thing on Facebook earlier on and it was Yorkshire sayings. And people up in Yorkshire have a really strong accent. They all talk up north. You know? Really fucking strong accent. And she released all these... This is what it means in English and this is what we say here in Yorkshire. And there was only about 3 that I didn't understand. Okay, right. Right. Do you know what I haven't done? I haven't for a while done. It's like Daryl's Poppy, Andy. Daryl made this at school. If I can get it to let go. For remembrance. 1 week in rice, 2 weeks above the radiator. Yeah, I'll do it. Insurance wouldn't cover tea damage. Oh, that's a shame. Daryl made this at school, which I was really proud of. Okay. I know, they all made poppies and he didn't actually tell me until like the next day and he said, oh, I made a poppy. And I was like, you made a poppy? And you, sorry about that. And you didn't bring it home? And he said, no, it's in my drawer. And it was like 2 days before I actually managed to get it. And I sent it back in the end to the teacher. I said, will you tell him to bring his bloody poppy home so I can put it in my diary? He'll think I'm mad. The amount of things I go, can you tell him that I want that to put in my journal? And they look at me and they go, yeah, sure. Oh, dear me. Right, now, boys and girls, I have not done anything since, whatever that was, bubbles. So I need to do cross, checkered, pentagons. That's 5 sides, isn't it? Pentagons. Okay. It's fine. That's fine. We can do this. Let's have a slightly thicker pen. Not that thick. Oh wow, that's great, pen. You fucking thing. Draw a line. Oh wow, really? Oh, balls. According to tech people, rice doesn't work and gets in holes, ports on a towel. No, it does work because rice helps leach out the moisture. It depends on who you ask. I always would recommend rice because it's a good first port of call. I would not recommend just putting it straight on top of the radiator because then that can cause the water to dry out, leaving rust. So, you know, it's 6 and 2 3s really. I don't care, that looks really shit. Do you know what? I just don't care anymore. Okay, cross. Checkered. What makes checkered? Oh, it's a black and white, isn't it? I am doing the 15th of Doodle this challenge. And then I've got to do checkered. Oh, my pens are crap. which I'm assuming means like chessboard style checkers. Hey, I know that's not even. Oh, look at this, for fuck's sake. Yes, pentagon is next, but I haven't done it for several days. Yeah, checkerboard, yeah. Yeah, I know cross is next, not pentagons, but I've got to do cross, checkered, and then pentagons, because pentagons is today. You're a techie person, yes to rice, but wrapping cloth or a cloth bag. Yeah, just stop it getting in your bits. Because rice in your bits is never a good thing. And I've worked in phone shops, so rice would always be our first port of call, as it were. Pentagons. I have no idea how to draw a fucking pentagon. Shells. I drew a shell once. Sounds painful. It does, doesn't it? Rice in your bits. Don't want that. I drew a shell in one of my other journals and I painted it in a really, really nice sparkly blue. It might be one of Amanda's. Okay, so I need to do pentagons. That's 5, isn't it? So that's... That's 50p's. That's 50p's, that is. That's one. Right, I know that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. Ta-da! There you go. Yeah, it stretched the whole page. Do you remember? It was like a thin corkscrew shell. I really liked that. I was really proud of that. Shells. That's fine. I can draw a shell tomorrow. Right, that's that. Now, what I'm going to do now is, because I've run out of things to journal at the minute, I'll actually do the writing part of the journal a bit later. My monster book. Starting to sort of fill up now, which is cool. So what I'm going to do is put down some paper to cover the glare. Okie dokie. I need to make my 2020 book for my little A6 because I've got my 2020 book for my A5. It's in here and it is ready to go. Look at that. It's so pretty. I love it. I just need to decorate it and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, and then decorate it and put clear tape on it. So as you remember, when I first initially created that A5 book, I did it with Coptic Stitch on a live, didn't I? It was so funny because I had Sea Lemon's video going on my phone, you lot on my computer, and April shouting instructions over chat, which was fucking hysterical, quite frankly. But after a couple of days, I decided I didn't like it. And I knew that I couldn't keep it like that because I wouldn't like the book, and this is supposed to last me for a whole year. And I was gutted because I really, really, really liked the covers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the cover. This is A5 piece of paper that you might just be able to see the holes there. Well, they don't matter quite so much really, because you can't really see them from that side. I'm going to use that as the cover for my A6 journal, right? Because yes, it was funny, but I just didn't like the end result. Now all I use in my A6 is it's plain paper. I don't even dot grid it. Okay, it's just plain paper. I've got a template that I trace through, and that's it for my monthly. So I'm just going to quickly knock up a book for that. Then I'm going to call it a night. Hey, you alright?
That's good.
That's good. Das is good.
That is good.
Good training.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Me and Tash ran through our match sort of properly, as if it was a proper match.
Awesome.
It went perfectly until the end.
Oh, well, what happened at the end?
Nothing happened. Well, the submission hold she was getting me into, we sort of fumbled it a little bit.
Uh-huh.
But there's a good reason for that.
Uh-huh.
Earlier in the match, Tash concussed herself.
Oh, is she okay?
Yeah. She took... we did a spot where she...
Did you do it?
Well, she says no.
Right.
We did a spot where she whipped me from one corner to the other and I come out with an explosive clothesline.
Alright, okay.
And then after the match she told me she forgot to tuck her chin.
Okay.
And then proceeded to go into the toilet and throw up.
She needs to see a doctor. If she's throwing up, she needs to see a doctor.
Yeah. But hey. Other than that, it was perfect. The whole run through was perfect.
Did you remember to go and get cereal?
No, I didn't.
Could you please go over the road? Otherwise I'm screwed for the morning.
You could go over in the morning.
What am I, fucking 90?
What am I getting?
Cheerios if they've got. If not, buzz me and tell me what they do have.
Or something hoopish.
Something hoopish, yeah.
I shall get hoopish stuff.
Get hoopish things. Kids. All I'm using for this is just regular old copy paper because I don't use special pens in my A6. I use a regular biro. Well, it's not regular. I got it in fucking one of the theme parks over there. Is it Disney? And it's fab. I love it. But I don't use like all my various other pens and that because I don't want to carry them all around with me. Okay. So I should have, she says. Oh, you're changing your logo. 1, 2,
Here's your damn Cheerios.
Yay! Thank you.
This stream not sponsored by Cheerios. What are you whinging for?
2,
They're not for you.
3, 4.
I know. I bring nothing but disappointment.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and one extra. Enough to do 12 months. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sheets. Did you get money out earlier, Alex?
Yes, didn't I?
I don't know.
Yeah, I got you 20 out.
You didn't give it to me. You took my card and everything with you.
No, I got it out earlier in the day and then got my 10 out.
You didn't give me money.
Yes,
Or did you?
fucking did.
Oh, I don't know. Is it in the other room then?
Yeah, probably.
I don't remember you giving it to me.
This stream features dog. Squirmy dog.
Not happy, put it there.
Squirmy. Squirmy. What? Why are you squirmy?
Because you have her. She's like, he's got me! Right. So. Start off by, you want your, for those of you that don't know, because I know Susan or at least, to make a book you want your paper to be twice the size of the book that you're making. So for an A5 book use A4 paper, for an A6 book use A5 paper, if that makes sense. Fold it all in half, and then I use a template simply because I just find it easier. Although bearing in mind last time I did this I saved the template into the fucking book because, you know.
Chicken wrap meal. And onions.
Did you find the money?
I didn't look for the bloody money.
Well, I don't know where it is.
I gave it to you.
I don't remember you giving it to me.
Well, it's not in any of my pockets, so there's literally one other way you can place it.
Stabbles. Okay, so you've got a set of holes down there.
Oh, well that's gone now.
That was fucking hell. Where was it?
In your drawer.
He literally flung this £20 note and it's gone under my fucking keyboard. Right, you want chicken wrap meal
And onion rings.
and onion rings. 2 minutes while I order some food.
With extra ringage.
That sounds so wrong.
You're wrong.
I'm going to mute you because I don't want to give my address out on the internet. I know you've all got it anyway, but... I nearly clicked stop streaming then. Oh. I don't have a bookbinding tool. The board thing. Thank you though. Right. Then what you do is you get double thread. And hello, how are you? Remove your template, because, you know, I always forget to fucking do that. And then stab through it all. Basically. I prefer my knot to be on the inside. If you prefer your knot to be on the outside, then you start from the outside going in. So pull your thread through, do not go all the way, because, you know, then it would be a bit fucking pointless. And then I come in the bottom hole. Pull it tight. And then I go all the way to the top hole. Here. Now, what I do when I do this is I hold my tails to one side of said thread. Yeah? And then you go back in through the middle and try and aim for your needle to come out. This is the fun bit. I've lost the fucking holes. And the idea is that you find the holes and you go back through them. Or if you're me, you just give up and you piss the whole fucking lot again. April obviously does this differently to me. And then what you do is you pull all your threads tight, okay? Now, when you're pulling your threads tight, this is a bit odd to explain. Pull them in the direction that they're going, right? So this is my tails and it's going from there to there. So you want to pull your tails away so that the line is straight, if that makes sense. Yeah? And then this way, it's coming out from this end. So pull them in the direction that they're going. And then I tie my knot so that it goes over the middle bit. And that is pretty much it. Now my knot will be on the inside of my book, as I said. Some people prefer the knot to be on the outside. You weirdos. But there you go. Just do a double knot. There are a billion and one ways you can do this. Whichever you want to do. Still not talking since the last time. Oh dear. And then you trim. And that's it. That's easy as that. Okay, so forgive the dirty smudges all over it. I obviously touched my fucking calligraphy pen. Ugh. But you might say your pages are sticking out and you've got rounded corners on one part and not on the other. Yes, I do. Don't worry, I'm going to fix that. So there's my corner rounder. You want either a craft knife, I got one of them, or a rotary blade. Mine's a bit rusty, and quite frankly these things terrify me, so I don't use mine. And you need a ruler with a edge that will not get cut through. This has a metal section in the ruler, or you can use an actual metal ruler. Cut before you corner. I know you do, darling. I love you too. Cut before you corner. Okay, so line up your ruler with the edge of your book. You might find it easier to stand while you do this, she says, brandishing her kniff. I'm hoping this doesn't hurt too much. Do not press with all the will in the world, because all you're going to do is just make a mess. Just run your blade. Not only that, but I can't press like my fucking life depends on it, because my shoulder's agony. And sooner or later, you will come to the end of it. Check it before you move your ruler, because if you move your ruler, that sucker ain't going back anywhere near where you want it to. Put your knife away. Safety first. And there you have a nice, neat edge. If that kind of shit doesn't bother you, then don't do this step. That's fine. Oh, go away. Oh, Amy, thank you for subscribing to my channel. That's Amy. Might be lurking. Are you lurking? Do say hello. You don't have to, but it would be nice. You made yourself an A to Z tab book for work. Next thing your manager is, if you're not busy, could you make me one? Asshole. Now, I open my book in the middle because this is literally only a few pages. This is enough for me to do a monthly calendar for the entire year. Open it in the middle. Choose how wide you like your doohickeys. This might do the whole lot. Or it might not, she says. No, it's not going to. Bearing in mind, I'm not doing this fucking, you know, majorly. You could get a production line going, Andy, and like charge her for it. She could write it off on taxes. The more pages you punch together, the better it will look, basically, in the long run. I'd love a big industrial corner around it. Could you imagine that? I can do like hundreds of pages at a time. This one struggles with doing a few, bless it. See, it eats my pages and then makes a mess. And then just go. That's it. One book. Easy as that. It annoys me that when you go to buy these, they cost so freaking much. That took me, what, 5 minutes to make that? Well, there is that, Andy, yes. You know, if you're going to do it, at least make yourself the favourite. And that's it. That will now go in my A6. Ready for me to... And then all I do is, when I want to draw a calendar, that goes right up to the spine. I don't know if you can see that, but I can actually see through. And then I just draw my calendar in using the template, and there's no measuring or anything like that. It's down and dirty nasty or whatever, but it works. It works for me. So I did get to use my pretty rosy paper, which I'm really pleased about, because I was gutted when I decided, you know what, actually I'm not happy about that and I'm going to take it out. But now that gets to be my book for the whole year next year, just in a different thingy. I've now got to find a string for it. Well, it'll go there anyway. Take this one out, I suppose. Don't really need this. I do like to carry a whole year. Am I the only person that does that? I like to carry the whole year. This is going back to, well, shit. This is going back to actually October 2017, because no, 2018. Yeah, October 2018, because 2019 starts there. And then this is all 2019. And then this is going to be my 2020 journal. Yeah, oh, good. I'm so glad I'm not the only one. Because then if somebody goes to me, well, when did you do that? I'm like, I don't know. At least I can look at my journal. So, yeah. That's good. I'm kind of stuck now. I've done everything I thought I was going to do. Now what should we do? Should we talk for a minute until dinner turns up? I'm starving. Just be careful, Andy, that they don't all beat you up behind the bike sheds later. For being, you know, the teacher's pet. What are we having for dinner? Kebab. I'm starving. Got messages galore. I said to Wendy, have they got bloods back? And she said, yes, but they are not sure what to do with it, the fucking idiots. What the fuck? Okay. Junk food. At least I haven't got to cook. I didn't write... Yes, I did write down the guy was coming tomorrow, didn't I? I didn't put it in my phone, though. Did Mikey make it back in? Because she went quiet. Keyboard. A keyboard would be helpful. Thank you. Carpet quote at Mum's. No, tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Alert 15 minutes before. That'll do. Lovely. Oh yes, thank you for the like and the thumbs up. Yes, I will agree with that message you just sent me, Tina. Absolutely. 100%. Can I watch week 47 so I can sign the petition? Yes. Where is it? What's the petition? What's it for? I'll sign it, I don't care. Oh, look, this is ridiculous. Anybody know how I can make this lie down? I wash it and it goes poof. Dreads was so much easier. Oh, dear me. They all feel sorry for you. Why do they all feel sorry for you? I don't know what FTC is, honey. Are you talking about the kids thing that keeps fucking cropping up whenever I enter YouTube? You spend money to try and make yours go poof. Dread it for about 10 years, Sandy, and then take the dreads out and it'll go poof. Okay. Okay, I'll have a look, yeah. Tina's telling me off. Tina. She loves me, really. I'm too scared to move because she tells me off for squeaking my chair. Federal Trade Commission. Can I sign it because I'm in the UK and, you know, your bottom of pile in January gets shat on from a high point, so your close colleagues... Ah. Oh, I see. So you're going to brown nose, are you, by making teacher a book? Okay, I'll have a look, honey, and if I can, I will. You know, if not, hey, I'll use somebody else's address. I don't give monkeys. I'll pick one of your addresses at random. Oh dear me. Yeah, I know it came up. I can see it now behind this window. Yeah, see, it says you're legally required to comply with the U.S. Children's Online Privacy Protection Act and/or other laws. You're obliged to tell us if your live stream is made for kids. I don't get why that's popped up, because I've actually clicked that my channel is not made for children, and yet that seems to click up every time I hit live now, because it turned up last week and I was like, oh shit. Under the US laws pertain to everybody else. You know, I know Trump thinks a lot of himself, but he's not fucking Lord and Commander of the whole world. Not yet, anyway. I'll probably get kicked off for that now. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't know, just... Okay, awesome. But it is, yes, it is going to impact YouTube. Yeah, I know that, Tina, but it comes up at the top of the live page that I've got open at the moment, that I am legally required to comply with the US Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. But I'm not a US citizen. So, that's, you know... That's annoying, isn't it? How frustrating. See, this is going to make people go to Twitch. Oh, did they? They got fined. Oh, okay. I mean, there are so many restrictions in place that, like, Twitch doesn't have. I can see more and more people going to Twitch. I mean, I even considered it the other day. I was like, oh, well, you know, what does Twitch give me that... Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Well, YouTube's shown pretty much everywhere, isn't it? Oh, did they? Okay. I will have a look then and do a bit of work. Jolyn, to answer your question in our chat earlier, yes, you can do lots of little ones. 170 million. Do you know, my brain can't comprehend that amount of money. I couldn't even imagine a million, do you know what I mean? Somebody said to me once, what would you do if you won $1 million? Fuck, I don't know. Pay off all our debts for a start. Pay off all the loans on the houses. I pay off my mum's credit card debts, my credit card debts, my bank loans, her bank loans. I'd have a little bit left then. If they think anyone's stream interests children, they can demonetize you and cut off the comment. Oh, really? Well, I'm not monetized anyway because I don't have enough traffic, but they could cut off your comments. That's a bit shit. Yeah, do lots of little ones. State what you've done and what is required. You know, so if you do a 3, state that it's 17 required. And then people can just come along behind you and fill it up. Oh, I didn't know they could cut you off. Yeah, I didn't know that. It's a bit pants, isn't it? But then I quite clearly state, the first thing that's stated in mine, isn't it, is that I swear. There are 10 things they use to decide if it's intended for kids or not. 42 grand. Wow. Maybe I should put it plainly in my description. This channel is not aimed at children. I will, love. Yeah, I'll watch that tomorrow. Oh, dear me. I don't know. I said to Alex earlier on, I need to go through Facebook and leave a shed load of groups. And he said, why? I said, because I'm so fucking sick of seeing the same questions over and over again, you know? Oh, I've bought a book. Should I wait until next year to start it? Or, you know, and all, yeah. Dude, search the fucking groups. You know, oh, white pages, they intimidate me. Oh, get a grip. It's only a fucking book. And it's the same for pretty much every group I'm in. It's like I'm in a group for the menstrual cup that I showed you guys a few months ago. And it's the same fucking questions nearly every day. Oh, help me, I'm new to this. You know, can I use a cup if I'm a virgin? Can I do this? Can I do that? Search the fucking group. What's the matter with you? You know? And then I find the lack of grammar and the poor spelling that seems to happen in these groups a lot appalling. Absolutely appalling. I'm getting old. I mean, I understand taking shortcuts, you know, in spelling, but I find it actually harder to type shortcuts than I do to type an entire word, you know. And I've got a dyslexic son, so I can, I suppose, make allowances is the word I'm looking for. But when you've got somebody that types in chav speak, pardon me, I just want to shout at them and say, for fuck's sake, use a comma. It winds me up. Oh. What are you going to... Oh, I suppose you're going to do an unveiling of it, are you? What are you looking at to changing it to? And why are you changing it? What's that got to do? Or is it like a... to everybody? I had to get Alex to do my book because I had absolutely no fucking idea how to do it. I used to be quite tech savvy. Now I've got no idea. I did talk my mum into an iPad though. It is going to be short and sweet this week because I'm starting to hurt now. Your current logo would appeal to kids. This is true. Yes, you want something all black and scary and horrible. That's ridiculous though, that you've got to fucking change something just because it might appeal to a child. Totally shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hello, sweetheart. I know they are, darling. What did they say? I mean, what? I didn't really know what to make of your last message. They don't know what to do. What did the results show? Has he got an infection? Or do they just... they can't interpret it because they're idiots or what? Well, obviously they're idiots, but there we go. Okay. I look forward to seeing it then. It is an infection, but they're not sure if it's bacterial. Okay. Well, I suppose this is... keep an eye on him. If it gets worse, if he complains that the pain is getting worse, take him to your emergency room, your equivalent in the emergency room, and don't leave. And say, look, you know, you're worried that it could be fucking whatever, but you would rather he was monitored in fucking hospital than sent home, you know, with somebody who's not medically trained, for crying out loud. Do you know, I never thought of yeah, the trouble is with that though, it's the store I was going to use, where I got my Mac from, I can get credit because I've got a store card. The Apple store probably wouldn't give me credit because I don't have an official job. Instructions are to pack a bag and keep an eye on him. Well, isn't that wizard? I guess you're not sleeping tonight then. Are you taking tomorrow off? Or has Frank taken tomorrow? One of you's got to take tomorrow off, surely. That's fucking negligent. I'm sorry. That is shit. Swelling keeps getting worse, or he starts feeling weird. You need to get it back in. Okay. You'll be up all night then. You use the discount at Best Buy. We don't have Best Buy here, unfortunately. That is dumb. That is fucking dumb. So basically that requires one or the other of you to check on him basically hourly throughout the night then. Go and have a cuppa, sweetheart. Calm down. Is he alright? You want to step, keep your mind off shit. Change your in or out if you want to. There's no worries. I think most people do, Mary. I'm getting cold again. It is. It's scary as hell, isn't it? I mean, I know Stephen's a bigger lad now. You know, he's not a kid. You know, he's a young man, but it doesn't matter. He's her baby at the end of the day, and yeah, he's going to be off for longer than tomorrow, Wendy. Yeah, they've given him antibiotics, she said earlier. Bless him. Oh, I'm cold now. When you say painkillers, do you mean like decent painkillers, or have they given him like paracetamol? They'll have given him antibiotic. He's loopy as fuck. Good. That means you'll sleep, hopefully. The antibiotics are simply because if it is something that they can treat with antibiotics, then they've got a head start, basically. Like mummy pills. Good. Do you know what? Give him a cup of something warm. Give him a cup of hot chocolate and send him to bed. It's the best thing. And hopefully you'll go out and you'll sleep for a few hours. Hello, Erin. How are you, darling? Yeah. They're basically trying to get a head start. They're hoping that it's treatable with the antibiotics. That's the point. Did they mark his arm with a marker? We're just chatting at the moment, Erin. I'm waiting for a takeaway. And then I'm going to leave you all. I'm in a bit of pain, darling. I've got a trapped shoulder nerve. That's why there's not been any videos for the past day or two. I can't remember when I last uploaded one. For which I apologise, but sitting here. That's why I'm going in a minute. Has it been a couple of days, is it, since I last uploaded? I recorded yesterday. There was just nowhere I could sit here and fucking edit it and get it up. Wendy, take a photo of his arm and anywhere that there is swelling so that you've got something to compare it to later. He can move his fingers, but it hurts. He can't twist his arm. So he hasn't got that motion. Has he got, you know, can he move his arm out and up and round? And yeah. I will admit the first thing I thought was, well, that sounds like an infection. But it's still scary, especially as he's only young. And where did it come from? He can't. 2 ticks. Oh. Dinner's here. Yeah, not too bad.
16
Oh, it smells lovely. Awesome, thank you. Take it easy. Dinner's here, Alex.
Okay, cool.
Nice timing. I'll sign off. That's hard, isn't it? Has he been at home all day? Or has he been out? Has he been near a cat or anything like that? Anything that could have introduced an infection? Oops. I hope he ends up, you know, alright, because this is weird. He's been at home all day. Well, I know you haven't got pets because of Frank. That's a good thought, actually, Erin. It could be. Right. I'm going to love you and leave you, ladies, and if there's any gents, or other, however you identify. I'll be up for a couple of hours yet, Wendy. You know, if you just want to babble and rant and that, by all means. Didn't find anything. I hope he's alright. Okay, stay calm because, you know, don't get him wound up, babe. Yeah, you keep me posted, alright? I'm here if you want to talk. To everybody else, thank you so much for joining me this evening. I'm sorry it's a little bit short. We've not even hit 2 hours, look. But yeah, I'm hurting now and I need to go and sit on something a bit softer that doesn't creak and wind Tina up. I love you, Tina. If you're watching this on a replay, click that book thing there, that book thing, and likes and thumbs up, and everybody click thumbs up because, you know, I'm so fabulous. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. Hopefully I will get a video up for tomorrow, but you know, don't hold your breath just in case. All right. Normal service will resume when normal service. Suck it up. Now, be nice. Normal service will resume here when normal service resumes here. Okay. I'm babying it at the moment, and I will see you as and when. And I'm gonna send Tina lots of kisses now, just to wind her up. And I'm gonna record my chair creaking, and I'm gonna send it to her on loop. And I'm going now before she says really rude things to me. I'll see you all as and when. Take it easy. I will hopefully see you in Mary's live tomorrow. That will be on the Productive Dragon Twitch channel. April, chuck a link in. Just in case it doesn't show, that should be twitch.tv/productive dragon. I believe. Is that right? You're bonkers, Tina. You really are absolutely freaking bonkers. Yeah, www.twitch.tv/productive dragon to watch Mary do things on April's channel tomorrow. Okay, she's busy. All right, no worries. Okay, guys, I'll see you all as and when. Thank you very much. Love you, all of you. Take it easy. Have fun. Have a fantastic rest of your day and all that lot. Oh, right, okay. Braising steak. Ooh, that sounds nice. I got a kebab. Okay, I'm going. Love you all.